Hello TTC, this is Brandon. Long time no see. I haven't made a video in a while. Been busy with work and life in general with the holiday, Memorial Day, and taking care of my grandfather and stuff. But overall, I wanted to discuss a few things. First things first, congratulations to LSU winning the SEC championship in baseball. I've been keeping up with the LSU baseball game. I watch the games on ESPN3 when I can, but congratulations to them, and I hope we make it to Omaha. I think it's always a great thing, and I've been following baseball, and it's been helping me because I'm dead bored during when football season isn't started. But yeah, congratulations to LSU. And my biggest thing I'm going to talk about on this video is how no one's viewing LSU on the radar right now for going into next year's season. And here's my thing. I'm not going to go in and say that we're going to kick everyone's asses and win the national championship next year, because that's not a guarantee. I mean, I realize, we lost a lot of our defense to the NFL draft and some talent on offense, and I mean, there's going to be some setbacks and stuff, but at the same time, I'm not going to totally dismiss the fact I can see us doing something unexpectedly. This new team that's coming in, like I've said, I've read about it. I've actually talked to a few of the players, and they seem really motivated and seem to be formed as a team. And I really think they're going to do something big here. And I think no one should not go ahead and dismiss LSU, and I'm not just saying that as a fan per se, but this is the very team right here that everyone could be laughing at right now, like saying, oh, they lost this on defense and stuff. This is the very team that could get a major bid to a BCS Bowl or something next year. I'm not even going to say the national championship, just to be fair, but I really think this year this team's going to surprise people, especially in Tuscaloosa. I have a strong feeling I've gotten laughed at. People can laugh at me all they want, but I think we'll beat Alabama and Tuscaloosa this year because I really think the two ass beatings we took against them in the national championship and the close game to them last season will strive our players, because that's all they hear every day. That's like the Alabama-Auburn rivalry or the Clemson-South Carolina rivalry. That's like our rivalry for us. It used to be the Arkansas Razorbacks, but let's face it, the Razorbacks haven't done crap in forever. And the last time they've done anything was with Bobby Petrino. But we are the very team that I think people should worry about, because I understand Here's the thing. I realize Alabama's the number one team in the country. They've won 3 out of 4 national championships, and that is very rare. That's what people don't understand. 3 out of 4 national championships. That doesn't happen every day, guys. So yes, I will go ahead and say I don't think we'll be in the national championship next year, but I think it'll be Alabama again. But I really think you give this team a year to develop and win a BCS Bowl, or at least go to the Cotton Bowl or something. You give this team a year to develop, and form as a team, and they are just as talented. If anything, I think this team's going to be more talented, but it's going to be young than our previous teams. But the ball can go anywhere it goes. Football is a really weird sport. The football does weird things, so who knows? As far as the SEC West and East, that's another good question I've been wanting to talk about with y'all lately. And please, along this video, leave your comments and tell me what you guys think and stuff. But who do you think is going to win the SEC East, and who's going to win the SEC West? In my opinion, who's going to win the SEC East? I'm going to either pick. I know Georgia ain't going to make it this year. To me, that's the thing I can't stand every year, is how Georgia is so overhyped. And I think they're going to lose to South Carolina. They might lose to Clemson. I'm still kind of half and half on that. And I think Florida State will give them some struggles. But I see Clemson at least going to a BCS Bowl. But if they can win 2 out of 3 of those big games, then they'll go to a BCS Bowl for sure. But another thing, I'm trying to think. where was I at? Oh yeah, but I think I give the SEC East to either Florida or South Carolina, and I give the SEC West. The West is really hard because you got so many good teams coming up this year. As much as I hate to say it, I'd say it's either us or Alabama. I think that's going to win the West next year. And I'm not dismissing Texas A&M, but I predict Johnny Football is going to have a sophomore slump because there's too much hype built around him, and I think stuff's going to start getting to his head. And yeah, I think he's going to have a sophomore slump, but I might be wrong. He might go and win the Heisman Trophy again and the national championship, but I can't see the future. I'm just telling you my opinion. As far as the rest of the country is teams I see rising up, I think Stanford will be one to watch out for. Oregon, that's another one I've been kind of looking at. Oregon, I see, they might go to a BCS Bowl again next year. It just depends what their new coach does, but I think he will keep the same system as Chip Kelly going. Clemson's definitely, I think, going to go to a BCS Bowl. South Carolina will do something. Trying to think as far as the rest of the country. Out of the Big 12, I think this is the one team out of the Big 12. I think Texas will do something big this year. Because they've been down for quite a few years, and I think they're seeming they got a good recruiting class and everything. So I think they'll do something decent this year. And Oklahoma looks good, but yeah. So who knows what's going to happen this year? But I'm just trying to start some discussions and stuff like that because, I mean, football season's coming up sooner and sooner, going on 90 days now till the game of games, my game of games, the LSU-TCU game in Dallas Stadium and the Clemson-Georgia game. And, but yeah, so. But overall with LSU, I think their biggest struggle is going to be this year is some quirks on defense, and I think that on offense, I think our offense is really going to be the biggest factor of our team with as much as we've lost on defense. And I think our offense is going to be our strongest point, and I expect us to score a lot of points. Mettenberger's had a year under his belt, and I think he will do some big things, and I hope we at least go to a BCS game this year because I'd really like to see that, and I'd like to go to a BCS game. And not only that, I'm excited. I'm going to be going to my first LSU home game, the 26th against Furman, and I know that sounds funny, but as far as my financial situation, that's the best I can afford. Because if you go to like a Florida or a Texas A&M game, the ticket's going to the hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I got to pay for gas and hotel and stuff, but I'm definitely going to go see the campus, see Mike the Tiger and all that crap. I'm so excited about that. So, but overall, my life's been going great. I just work a lot. God's blessed me a lot, and I've been trying to be a better person, and trying to strive to be better. And how are all y'all doing? Like I said, leave it in a comment. This is a discussion video, but yeah, so football's going to be great this year, guys. I think it's going to be the greatest season in a long time because so many things can happen. That's what I love about college football, that NFL or nothing else can do about me. Do give me the feeling of, is college anything can happen and players play for the game and not the money. So, but I'm especially excited to see Eric Reed, by the way, play for the 49ers next year. The safety for LSU we had this year, but who knows? But I want to thank all y'all for watching my video again. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And even if you don't like it, please comment. I'd love to hear your input. And I hope all y'all have a wonderful week. And God bless you all. And Brandon out. Peace. Go Tigers.